I have a concern that like the average Joe who's watching you talk is really inspired by your lifestyle because it sounds great. You're sleeping with any woman that you want and you have a harem of women, you have a girlfriend and a wife, but it's not realistic in my opinion for the average guy. I'm all about individual freedom. If that's the lifestyle that you want, that's great, but I think it's slightly cultish. And I also think it doesn't provide a woman everything that she needs, which is a partner who's loyal, who prioritizes the family and the children.
And this is the thing. I agree with you. It's not going to work for the average guy.
Yeah.
So what's going to work for the average guy is they're going to be in a relationship where the woman is going to leave him because he has no influence. This is what I'm saying. Like, what I'm talking about is a man has to be at his highest.
What do you mean by influence? Can you define that a little bit more?
So what I mean is this, is that he teaches his woman something that she doesn't know.
You're supposed to teach a child.
No, you can teach. I can teach you something right now. You can teach me something right now.
Okay,
but what I'm saying is like, right, you can teach people something. But what I'm saying is if he's a leader, he has to teach her how to be with him, how to follow his lead.
Would you like to be influenced by a woman?
No, I don't need to be influenced by a woman.
Because
I'm leading. That's what I'm trying to say. The man leads. That's what I'm saying.
A woman should influence her man to have some calm in his life. Like I think a woman's influence on a man is to bring him some quiet and some solace from all the hard work.
No, but this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that since the man is the leader, since he's leading, right, he has to influence the woman so that she can follow him, so that things can flow smoothly. Just like, for example, if you're in a company, right, the
can't
CEO,
have two CEOs.
Exactly. The CEO
yeah, but you have
has
the CEO
to
and the
influence.
CFO. Each person has their own. Each person has their own strengths. What I think when you say influence a woman is not supposed to be a masculine figure, and you are a masculine person. So what you're influencing me isn't what I provide to you. I would not want you to
No, but I'm not
teach me.
influencing you to be masculine. I'm influencing you. I'm influencing you to follow my lead. You see what I'm saying? Because what I'm saying is that in order for a man to have a successful relationship with a woman, right, he has to have a woman who follows his lead. The problem is that you have a lot of men who are following women's lead because we're talking about, well, what does the woman want in her lifestyle? And, she's going to leave you if this other guy has more money and hypergamy. Yeah. All of that is coming from the fact that the woman is not really following that man. Right. As soon as when she's not following that man, she's susceptible to be influenced by somebody else. Because the woman's going to be influenced regardless.
Or maybe just, I agree with what you're saying, and I promise I'll finish in just a second. It sounds to me like what you're saying is like you want your woman to love you because she is influenced by you and not because she's loyal. And the reason I'm saying is like, if my husband said to me, I want a girlfriend, I would say, that's funny. Like, there's no way.
And you know why you would say that?
But if my husband said, I want to move closer to my parents, or I want to put the kids in a certain school, and I want this, then yeah, sure. Like, let's talk about it. I like the way you think. I want to do what you want to do.
How about this? Just to kind of put this, what percentage of men can do the lifestyle you do? Percentage of men.
I would say if they apply themselves, probably 10%. And what I'm saying...
No. I'm sorry. What percentage of men are currently doing it?
Are currently doing it?
Meaning wife and a girlfriend and just like... But it's a known thing. It's a known thing.
Yeah, 10%. Yeah.
I think a lot of women want choices. And when you give them the choice and you say, this is what I want, this is how it's going to be, if you have, like you said, influence over them, they're gonna listen. I have a guy friend, and he just like fucks around, and girls love him. He has like a bunch of different little girlfriends.
Why? Because he's
upfront and he gave them.
But he would not make a good
I'm
father.
gonna tell you exactly why. Check this out.
None of them want to stay with him.
He wouldn't make a good father.
Check this out.
None of them are gonna stay.
None of them want to stay with him though. They fuck around, they have fun, they give him some attention, but they get some attention.
But I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what makes
That's
him
the
stay.
difference between renting a house and buying a house.
But I'll tell you what'll make him stay.
They'll live there for a little while. They ain't gonna live in that house.
No, but I'm gonna tell you what's gonna make them stay. Check this out. The reason why my wife and girlfriend are with me and they're cool with me being with other women and all this other stuff, right? It's a thing of value. So if I give you $3, right, and I say you got to split this between you and 3 people equally, or you and 2 people equally, you're gonna be like, man, that only means I'm gonna get $1. So I don't want to split this $3 because I'm only going to get $1. But if I give you 300 million and I say, listen, you got to split this equally between 3 people, you'd be like, well, at least I got 100 million. So I don't have a problem sharing. The reason why you wouldn't share your man is because you don't see that much value in him. You understand what I'm saying?
Disagree.
No, I'm dead serious. This is what happens.
No modern woman in our society is going to go, yeah, that's my life goal. I really want to be with
a sister wife.
One of three.
Because
I want
most
to be
guys,
a sister wife. That's my goal.
Because most guys don't have that type of value.
Just have threesomes.
Yeah.
Well, let's ask the women to weigh in on this, and then we'll get to the next topic. Kiana, let's start with you because I know you're talking a lot and you want to weigh in.
It's not a life
okay,
goal.
if you met a dude.
It's not a life goal. I think it's a guidance thing.
Well, let me ask you the question. You meet this dude. He checks all the boxes. Bing, 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 bing. Presents, right? Provider. He's got the money. He's there for you. All of it. Protector. All of it. Here's a couple $1,000,000. You're my girl. You're driving in the car. But you ain't the only girl I'm going to be with.
The thing is, I don't want to know that. I don't want to know it. But I know at that guy at that high level, he's going to have multiple. Just make sure I'm all right. I don't have to see all that. But I already know he's that type of guy. It goes with the flow.
So you're okay with being the number one if there's more girls?
It's nothing to do with me. That's not my business.
Well, no, it kind of does have to do with you. It's your man.
It's not my business.
It's value.
All right, got you. So you're willing to deal with it. Brody,
business.
you meet this dude. He's amazing. He checks all the boxes. You're living your best life. But he's kind of like Lucario, and he's like, look, I don't know how to tell you this, baby, but like, yeah, I'm going to spend a good amount of time with you, but, you know, got to do what I got to do. How do you respond to that?
It's not what I'm looking for, and I hope that person is happy and he finds all the women that he wants. It's not what I'm personally looking for. And I also, by the way, I don't want a $100 million mansion with, floor-to-ceiling glass windows. I want a cute little house with a big garden where I can plant veggies and be happy.
Okay.
Like, that's my ideal life. A man who's making more than 6 figures, 7 figures, and has 3 girlfriends can't give me that. So why do I need him if he's not going to give me what I want?
Got it. How about you, Jamie?
I would prefer not to be cheated on. But if I were to be, I would prefer it to be my choice. I would like to be a part of that conversation, but my preference would be to just.
Well, what you're saying is kind of conflicting because you just talked about your buddy that's the man and he's a pimp, he's doing all this stuff.
But just because what I want doesn't mean I judge anyone else.
Gotcha. So you're saying those girls do that, but that's not what you want.
No.
Okay. Emily, I know you're into some freaky shit. Okay.
Yeah, I would have threesomes with my partner.
You would have threesomes with
I think I would
man.
absolutely be like a swinger with my husband.
Okay.
But you're still number one that way.
Oh, yeah. You come back to me.
It's all consensual.
Same question. You meet the dude. He's checking all the boxes. He's doing everything. How willing are you to share that man?
Oh, he's not going to have a girlfriend. Absolutely not. We can fuck around with other people and have that be a conversation, but it's not going to be like a free-for-all where I get to fuck everybody and you get to... No, I don't play that shit.
You don't play that game?
No.
And you're into some freaky shit.
Am I?
But I don't know. You've said it before.
You said it, not me.
I mean, I'm reading the tea leaves over here. Nat, you meet some dude. He's the man. How willing are you to share him like a Lucario situation?
I would not share my man. I would not want to.
It's just not happening.
I think something to consider though. It's also like a representation of the woman. Like to walk into a room with this powerful man, knowing that your man has slept with everybody in the room. Like, as a woman, like that's not a good feeling. If it does happen, and I'm sure as you get higher value men, those things are more likely. I think that every woman would not want to know about it. I think that would be something that women are like, I don't want to know, just pretend like I don't know. But I can promise you that women aren't going around like, yeah, I want my man to go around and sleep with women, and I'm totally okay with it. And as long as my bills are paid, like, I'm okay. That's a very shallow perspective, and I don't think that's...
just to get a head count here, Kiana's cool with it. She just doesn't want to know. Brody's like, I ain't playing that game. That ain't for me. You're down for a threesome or two or more or 3. But you're not sharing your man. Emily, as freaky as I'm labeling her, she said no, she's not sharing her man. Not give a hard pass. Mark, from what your experience, all the women you've been consulting with, what percentage would even consider the Lucario lifestyle?
Not many. It's the ones that are purely focused on status and not really wanting any relational connection. They'll go, look, I'm trying to think of his name, the famous boxer, but his wife is with him. She knows he sleeps with everyone, but she's there for the status. And even the ladies who have said, oh, maybe I'd consider it, have said, I don't really want to know about it, which just shows that you're burying the relationship communication just in favor of the status. So if you're wanting status, superficiality, sure, that's not many of my clients. 5% or less, but they do exist.
I do want to touch on men, but let me go back to Lucario right here for a second.
Yeah, you do, Adam.
What's that?
You want to touch on
They're gonna clip that.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire Soscast, click right here.